Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It has been a minute since I've released a video, but I'm back and I'm back with good news. So, for those who've been following this channel and the series I released before with the 5 percenters 40k account, you will know what happened, how that ended. I ended up basically blowing up the account with aggressive trading, erratic emotional trading, all the bad things you shouldn't be doing. So I blew up that account and I decided to take a step back to really reflect on what I was doing, why I was having these emotional reactions, and what I could do to basically improve the whole situation. Because I really believe that I really believed I was just around the corner from passing the stage. I mean, there was one point I think I was $50 away, got overconfident, took one trade wrong, overreacted to that, and then lost like, I don't know, 4%, then lost the remaining four, so almost about 8% or so on in the whole day. So anyway, I digress. So I really needed to have a look and see what I was doing and how I could improve from there. So I took some time out, went back to do some back testing to reassure myself that my strategy wasn't the problem. And I came to the obvious conclusion that it was me, that I was letting my emotions dictate my trades. I was being greedy, I was being impatient, I lacked discipline, all sorts, all the bad traits you want for when you're trading, basically. And I, I decided to focus more on my self-discipline and the accuracy of my entries. And once I felt confident I had a better grasp on it, I decided to reopen another account, but this time I started on a smaller account. So I started on the 24k account, and they start you with a 6,000 funded capital to start off with, and your profit target is $375. So as you can see here, I opened an account on the 23rd of June, and I actually completed this on the 13th of July. So it took me about 15 trading days to complete this level, the evaluation process of this account. So once I completed it, I received the email saying congratulations. I then received a second email telling me about how I could set up my withdrawal, and I was told it would take about 48 hours before I receive my new account and the new capital and my account credentials to allow me to continue trading. So I took some time off, went to the beach, put my feet up, did some batch testing again, and got myself mentally ready for the larger account size, which is something that you need to take into account. I mean, if you're trading a smaller account size and you're doing lot sizes of zero point 0.1, jumping from that to something to a standard lot size where a 10 pip move is no longer worth $10, it's worth $100. It's something to be, I mean, you really do need to take some time to slowly process the change, the mental change in the capital increase, if you like. So anyway, something to bear in mind for those of you once you get to this stage. So where are we? So here we are with my statistics. I'll show you quickly. There's not a lot to scream about, to be honest. I'm not very happy with it, and you can see it tells a story actually. So I started off very aggressive, and I had my highs and lows, and I think by day 4 I was on 200, as you can see, $222. So I was being very aggressive with the lot sizes, but I was quite confident that when I stuck to my strategy, that my strategy was good. I mean, my strategy is up in the 90s in terms of win ratio. So when I stuck to my strategy, I was good. But as a trader, if you're day trading, you see opportunities the longer you look at the charts. So I was seeing all sorts of opportunities, and that's what happened with these opportunities. Anytime I stepped out of my strategy, this happened. That's my strategy. Stepped out of my strategy, that happened. So highs and lows, lower highs. Here you go. Lower highs here, lower highs here. It looks like a typical chart that I would be trading. And we hit there. That was a fake breakout, and boom, straight to TP. Anyway, so I digress. So basically, I was falling back into my bad habits again, and I decided to take a step back and remind myself what happened and what's going to happen if I continued. And then I went back to my strategy, and it pushed me to new highs here at 269. And then I think I took one bad trade here. Yeah, I took one bad trade there. It wasn't one of the quality trade setups I took that. And instead of just stopping there with that little, what was it, $70 loss or $80 loss, I just kept on going aggressively. And it brought me all the way back to the bottom, stepped back again, reflected, and I caught a really big move actually that helped a lot to get past this stage. It was a 70 pip move on the euro, and I only took it for like, I had 0.5 lot size on it, and I took the first, I took partials. I took my first 10 pips, and I took partials on the way, and that pushed me all the way up here. And then I eventually waited for my trade setup, took that last trade that took me over to the target. So that's how that went. I'm going to show you quickly my statistics, nothing to scream about. And to be honest, it doesn't tell the full story. So here it says my total deals was 300, almost 300. I don't think that's accurate. My profit deals was 67% win rates. Again, I don't think that's accurate either, because I think it takes into account when you get stopped out. So if I take a 10 pip TP, I may leave a runner, and when that runner gets stopped out, it calculates it as a loss maybe. So so I don't really think that's quite accurate, because when I do actually stick to my trade plan, it's a lot higher than this, and I'll show you that in a second. So other than that, there's not a lot I'm really interested in this. It's not information that I think reflects my trading or my trading where I want it to be. So I'm not too worried about this, because I know I could do better than this. So in terms of pairs, my main pairs I trade is Euro USD, USD JPY, and I've thrown USD CHF into the mix. The other two, I'll just trying those out. Never going to do that again. And there is a reason for it. I prefer the majors because they give you more of an expansive move. So I need a large range to be able to do what I do. And I don't really want to trade something that follows other pairs and just lacks the volume to get to my TP. So not going to be trading those two anymore. And let's see, I think that's it really. So that's where I am now. That's what happened. The strategy I used to pass this process, or my trading strategy full stop, is supply and demand. And it's been very good to me, and I'm going to try to stick to it. And I've seen every time I do stick to it, it's, my win rate is crazy. My win rate is in the 90s. I'm pretty sure of that. And what I'm going to focus on now with the next stage is just to work on my quality, because now I'm actually, so what happens there, I'll finish this 6K funding capital, I'll finish this evaluation process, and they've given me now here it is here, a 24K funded capital account, if you like. So my profit target now, my milestone target is 22,400, so 10%. My max loss is 1,900 and so on. I think that's 6%, but it also includes the $188 buffer I received from the last evaluation process. I kept it in, I didn't withdraw that. I wanted to keep that in to give me a larger max loss. So that's included there. And as you can see, I've been busy. I mean, I've got this count on Fridays, Friday, and let's see, so Friday the 15th of July. Today is Monday the 18th of July. So I've had it for about two two trading days, and I've been busy. I've got straight back into it, and this time, like I said, I'm just working on my craft, just trying to stick to the strategy. I have been tempted to step out of it a few times, really have, but I really want to progress well using the strategy. I want to see how, the accurate win rate for this strategy. So I'm going to use this as a benchmark, really, to see how good how good my trading can be. So you can see here it says I've taken 11 deals. Again, that's not accurate. I've actually taken about 5 deals, but because I close deals partially, leave runners, it takes that all to account. And you can see what I mean here. It says 11 deals. I've taken 11 deals. It says 10 of it were profitable, but none of them are losses. So where's the other one gone? So it doesn't really add up. And it says out my 10 wins, only it's 90%. I've got a 90% win rate, right? But if I've taken 10 wins and I've taken 0 losses, where's the other 10% gone? So these statistics, it is what it is. It's not something I take into account too much. So as you can see here, sticking to my 3 majors, and that's it really. I'm just really trying to learn my lessons and progress as a trader, really work on my craft and just, move forwards. I'm not interested in having these emotional reactions to trades anymore. I probably still will. I probably will still step out of my trade plan, but I'm going to try my hardest not to. And I want to see how successful I can be and how fast I could actually progress with this strategy if I stick to it. So I think that's one of the biggest downfalls for us traders. We are in a rush to reach that level 10 or that 4 million capital that we're taking all sorts of trades and we're not actually sticking to trades that work for us. And if you do have a trade that doesn't work, maybe consider something else. But if you do have a winning strategy, stick to it. Simple as stick to it and ride it out. The strategy is half of it, well, it's less than half of it. The biggest thing is dealing with the emotions that come with trading. Once you could taper that down a little bit, and then you've got a decent strategy, all of this is possible. So I'm on my way. I'm going to stay focused, and as you can see, so far so good. Good trajectory right now. I haven't taken a loss, and I'm just going to try and have a really, really positive trading process, trading cycle with this stage of the program. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something. And if you're interested in seeing more of my trading style, how I find my entries, how I calculate my risk, and so on, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you found this useful, and if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Hit the like button to show your appreciation, and we leave it as that. This is Patrick signing out, and until next time, peace.